Hustle hard like animals, knocking down another dose, chasing all the dollars, so my mama gon' be settled. Damien Dollar want more, Damien Diamond solving more. Vision clear, we rack 'em up, make 'em real intangibles.
Intangibles Podcast, presented by BZN, the home for basketball content. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching this. Welcome back to the Intangibles Podcast. I am Matt.
I'm Pio.
I am Lasayan, Byron, Carlo, Pinaloterio.
Okay. So, surprise episode, no? Breaking. Kakatapos lang kanina ng... Today is what? November 19. Kakatapos lang ng UE Adamson kanina. Montebon. Grabe. Game winner.
Iba ka, Lords.
Iba.
ka, Lords.
As much of an Atenean fan, Atenean I am, and Pio is magandang laro yun. As a basketball fan, it was a good game for both of them. Thankful na lang din kami na kahit papaano lumaban UE, no? Pero good game. Ilalabas tong episode Monday. Bukas lalabas na rin to pagka
Legit?
So makikita nyo na to nang wala pa nangyayari sa UAAP, which is saktong-sakto sa mga pag-uusapan natin today. Ano nga bang pag-uusapan today, Pio?
Well, basically, analyze lang namin yung lahat ng performance na lahat ng schools. So, i-determine namin in our eyes if they did not meet, if they met, or they exceeded all expectations.
Mm-hmm.
Then, we'll talk about the upcoming Final Four match on Wednesday for the last spot of the Final Four predictions, and then if may have time, predictions sa season awards.
Right. So we came off a game also with LaSalle, no, Byron? Basta.
Saya. Sarap ng tulog ko. 10 oras tulog ko. First time ko lang maranasan.
10 oras ang puta.
By the way, guys, nakita kami nun sa game, no? Kami na ba? Wala talaga. Kakaiba. Kailan lang kasama namin manood si Byron, naka-Ateneo pa siya ngayon. Lasal na talaga yung suot.
Wala na yan. Depende na lang kung ano. Depende na lang kung hindi mag-finals ang Lasal. Balik tayo Ateneo niyan.
At least may suporta kahit saan. Pero ayun, like Pio said, we will be analyzing every team, no? Kasi tapos na ang second round, semis na tayo. And so let's start off with the UST, no? Did they not meet the expectation, or exceeded? Byron.
They exceeded expectations. Thought they would do like one game lang.
Sabi mo mismo ng coach nila eh.
Sabi mo mismo ng coach nila eh. Yun talaga expectation. Pag ano sinabi ni Coach Pido, akala ko 1 win lang talaga sila. Because, I mean, to be honest, it's really just a process for UST. Hindi pa talaga yun yung team na gusto nila to contend. So, 2 wins, I think that's good. That's good for me to start.
Ikaw, Pio. Nagkang si Pio pala.
Pero,
ayun,
sorry.
Okay na. Ayun.
Hindi, ito legit. Sinabi ko kay Matt before the recording talaga na nag-exceed talaga sila expectations. Sinabi ni Coach Pito eh. 2 wins, sobra-sobra na yun. Well, to be honest, no hate naman to anyone pero without an FSA in the UAAP.
Okay, so naglalag si Pion ng konti, no? So to just repeat what you said, mahirap manalo sa UAAP na walang FSA.
Yeah.
Sige, tingnan natin kung makababo.
FSA. I didn't expect them to win 1. They won 2. Yun lang.
Okay. So may nilabas nga na din na na parang may sinabi si Coach Pedro. And like nakita ko rin yung incoming lineup nila, incoming recruits nila next year. It's gonna look good for them. Hopefully they can go back to their glory days, no? More challenge. Yeah. So Siguro for me, I feel like again they exceeded expectations, no? And at the same time they ano ba to? They played as expected kasi expected din naman namin lahat na last sila. And ayan, ngayon nangyari. So last na talaga sila. So next up, mabilis lang naman yung usapan sa UST kasi simple lang yun. FEU, 3 and 11. Byron.
Yeah, they didn't meet expectations to me. Akala ko sila yung magiging dark horse to enter the Final Four. Pero it's hard then with Cholo Nuevo not really playing, always injured. And weird pa, hindi naman siya sa games na i-injured din. So, hindi ko naintindihan kung ano yung nangyayari sa kanya. This has been happening since season 84. So, I mean, it's hard to not have one of your best players on the court. Pero, most of the other players, Joric Bautista, alam ko na yung pangalan niya.
Joric
So,
Bautista.
sinabi ko na first round, yung bilib ako, he all of his games second round are double digit scoring. So, once LJ graduates, I think FEU's future is in good hands with Joric Bautista.
Okay, ikaw, Pio.
Agree ako. They didn't meet expectations at all. I thought that they would be like fighting for a chance in the Final Four, maybe middle of the pack team. For a team like FEU, for a program like FEU, sobrang medyo mababa yung second to the last. Like what Byron said, Cholo Nuevo was their blue chip recruit coming out of high school. He was right there with Carl Tamayo, Kevin Kiambao, Terrence Fortea, even Mason Amos. Sila yung magkakabatch nun. I think they're all just like 1 year apart. 1 or 2 years apart. He was supposed to be that guy for FEU, pero he's always injured. Tapos never explained naman yung injuries niya. My guy is still Patrick Sleet. Kung si Byron, si Joric Bautista, Patrick Sleet pa rin ako. He does everything for FEU. He guards whatever Coach Danok tells him to guard, whoever pala. Whatever position, he can score at any level. Magaling. Pero underwhelming kasi LJ Gonzalez's last year na. I really thought that they would at least try to make a push for the Final Four. And they tried naman, pero I think their record was really just that bad.
Yep. Ako, they were below my expectations. They didn't meet it. Kumbaga kasi kung nasan yung Adamson ngayon, yun yung ine-expect ko kung nasan dapat yung FEU. Sa totoo lang. Sa totoo lang, looking at the standings, dapat baliktad sila ngayon. Yun yung expected ko coming into the season. And to see na 3-11 sila tapos dalawa doon Ateneo, nakakairita. Pero,
Yung isa ba din, Adamson?
ganun talaga. That's life. Pero, I mean, I don't expect anything more na like throughout the season, especially kung although they named names na pwedeng score para sa kanila, LJ Gonzalez is really the only one that they can talagang really trust to do the job. And you can't really win that many games sa UAAP kung isa lang talaga yung weapon na kailangan nilang bantayan. And that's no offense to the other FEU players, but let's be realistic here. Pag tinignan mo ang FEU, si LJ talaga yung nasa top ng scouting report. And pag nabantayan mo yun, it's really easy. It gets a lot easier.
Yeah. Last thing on FEU, they're probably like
Sige, Pio, kaya mo yan.
Sal.
Sige, Pio, kaya ng internet mo yan, Pio.
Sorry. Hindi ko alam ba't malala yung wifi ulit. Anyway. Like, underwhelming lang kasi FEU is probably the third best basketball program in the UAAP. Just right behind Ateneo and LaSalle. They consistently make the Final Four except this year. Like ever since I've watched. I don't think I've ever watched a season na FEU didn't make it. So parang iba lang talaga na hindi sila nakapasok this year. Yun. Especially with the coaching change.
Tsaka yun yung expectations nila since since the pandemic started. And you think that they would build off each year, pero it just hasn't happened.
Oh, yeah.
True. Okay, next up, the 4-10 UE Red Warriors. Sige, Byron, tuloy mo na. Kung nauna kong tatanungin lagi.
Sa akin, they exceeded expectations. Not sa record, pero to be competing for that Final Four spot until last week. I didn't expect that. I mean, I expected then Ray Ramogat would have a great season, but I expected that he would have games that he would actually struggle, and I didn't see that one for a game. I thought that he was very parang madrina sa kanya yung UAP. Ganyan yung tingin ko kay Ray Ramogat. Like I don't know how it happened that quick for him, pero that exceeded my expectations then.
Same goes with me kasi hindi ko rin talaga ewan ko, hindi. Sa totoo lang, coming in to the season, aside from the nung hindi ko pa nakita yung first game nila, feeling ko talaga they'll be at the bottom without question, na parang wala talagang challenge. Pero wala. Si Momoway, si Remogat, si Sawat, si Cruz Dumont.
Cruz Dumont.
Like, those people, biglaan na lang talaga and katulad nga nagsabi ni Byron, hindi man siya napakita sa record, pero nakita mo lumaban sila all season, and that's there's a very like bright future ahead for the Red Warriors if they continue playing that way. And if they get more talent as well, I'm being real. So that's it for my UEC Pio.
I agree. Exceeded expectations in a sense na maraming nawala sa kanila last season. They lost
Putang ina talaga.
Okay. Sorry. Para sa akin, UE exceeded expectations in a sense na before the season even started, dami na nawala sa kanila. Luis Villegas left or graduated, I think talaga. Gani Stevens left and went to UP. So, tapos the Paranado brothers, wala na rin.
Yeah.
Kyle went to
UST
pala. Si Nico, I'm not too sure. Nakalimutan ko.
Nag-graduate na yata. Nag-graduate na yata si Nico.
Ayan. So, parang it wasn't, if they had that same team, baka start of the season marami nagsabing kaya nila mag-Final Four. Before the season started, I think everyone counted them out, but they really did fight until the end. Tama silang dalawa. The record doesn't speak to how well they played until their last game today. I think Ray Ramogat even flirted with a triple-double. I'm not sure if he reached one more assist. Kasi stat line niya 15, 11, 9 kung di ako nagkakamali.
Hindi ko rin sigurado, pero sige.
Basta, alam ko kulang niya one more assist. Ano na lang, good thing to see din na Coach Jack, ganun pa rin, magaling pa rin siya mag-run ng team niya. As long as they have precious endurance, they're gonna have a chance. Yung masasabi ko. Precious endurance and Ray Ramogat, they're gonna have a chance.
Ano talaga pangalan niya?
Precious endurance Momoway.
Sigurado ka dyan, Pio.
Precious endurance Momoway.
Hanip. Okay. That's for UE. Ito na. Next up, the 7-7 Adamson Soaring Falcons. Bye.
Exceeded ako.
Exceeded din
ako. I mean, nung first ginawa to before the UAP started, huling last place ko. I didn't think na may mag-replace ng role ni Jerome, and even though wala nga nag-replace technically, they did it as a team. I didn't expect that. So, unlike kasing kawalan ni Jerome, kaya it's hard to have expectations na ganito, na maglalaban pa rin sa Final Four. So, yeah, for me, nag-exceed sila.
Yep. Same goes with me. Like I said, dapat sa akin, baliktad sila ng FEU. But, I think it was a good thing then for them as a team to not have Jerome there. Siguro, that's a good thing for them for next year. Since wala na si Jerome, they know what each individual can do. Most likely, we won't predict na they will be at the bottom of the standings next year anymore.
Next year.
Yeah. So unless someone drops off, pero the way that they're playing, the momentum that they have, the confidence that each player got throughout the season, congrats to them for staying afloat even without Jerome. Help you.
I agree. They exceeded expectations. Jerome Lastimosa, that was their cornerstone. Akala ko talaga hindi sila gagalaw wala sila Lastimosa. Especially parang they didn't have much blue chip recruits coming in from high school. Medyo grassroots yung program ng Adamson compared to the other schools. For them to be this competitive, magaling talaga kasi you saw nakita mo yung teamwork nga nila. Yun. Nakita mo yung teamwork nila. Yung game kanina, when they won against UE, their future is gonna be Monty Montebon. Nakakuha ko ng flashbacks medyo dun sa rookie season ni Lastimosa. Yung Final Four, yung laban nila sila Desiderio. Tapos naka-clutch 3 si Lastimosa to send it to overtime. That was the exact same feeling I got when I saw Montebon hit the shot. So they're gonna do really well. Sana matalo sila sa Wednesday. Sorry. Pero nag-exceed na sila ng expectations. Pero sana talaga matalo sila sa Wednesday.
Nag-exceed na kayo sa expectations. Tama na yan. Hanggang dyan na lang kayo.
Sagad na yun.
Sagad na.
Yun.
Kota na kayo.
Sagad na yun. Kota na kayo.
Kota na kayo ngayong season. Pero siya
Lista na yan. Nakalista na yan.
Hats off daw kay Cedric. That man.
Cedric Manzano.
Cedric Manzano battles it out with every center in the league and proves how valuable he is to his team. Iba talaga
He needs to work on his right hand though.
True.
I think he needs to work on his right hand.
Oh yeah. He's the Julius Randle of the UAAP.
Coach Ron, kung nanonood ka, pamaikan mo nga muna si Cedric.
Pamaikan niya.
Maikan drill mo. Pero anyways, that's for Adamson.
Julius Randle of the UAAP. In a good way, in a good way. Hindi yun chat. In a good way.
The next one is 7-7 Ateneo. Unahan ko na kayo. Expected ko na yan. Expected ko na. I'm in the border of expected and exceeding expectations sa Ateneo ngayon. No offense to my school sa mga players dyan, pero I think everyone expected a big change coming into this season. And when we did this before the start of the season, sinabi ko na I expected them to be very mediocre. Although they showed up in big games in round 1, it didn't happen in round 2, and that became the big reason to why they are fighting for a 4th place spot right now in the Final Four on Wednesday. So they're good, but they can do better, much better. They can be more consistent as well. So ayun. And sorry guys. So andito na si Laij, Mabol. Say hi Laij. Say hi to your fans.
Hello guys. Hello world.
Mag-hi ka kay Phil.
Hi Phil. Kumusta Phil? Phil, huwag ka na manood ulit ha.
Ito for the viewing public, never pang nanood si Phil nang nanalo, never si Phil nanood ng game na nanalo yung Ateneo.
This season at least. At least last season nag-champion na nanood siya. This season, 0 and whatever siya.
Napanood niyo yung finals last season?
Oo, nag-champion. Nanood siya, nag-champion.
Picture ako kay Larry Fonacier.
Pero ayon sa kanya, 0 wins din daw siya nung regular season na yun bago siya nanonood ng championship.
Baka yun lang kailangan.
Baka yun, tama.
Yun lang kailangan.
Hindi, sabi talaga, lahat ng Atenista na nanonood dito, kung kilala niyo si Phil, wag niyo siyang papanoorin ng kahit anong game. Sinasabi ko na ngayon.
I know. Anyway, unahin ko kayo si Laij. Did Ateneo, the 7-7 Ateneo, did they not meet expectations, or exceeded the expectations you have for them?
For the second round lang.
Yeah, for the whole
Buong
season.
Buong season.
For me kasi, sa tao lang even before the season started, akala ko sila pa rin yung number one. There has been buzz na UP yung number one. Tapos yung surprising is, hindi ko in-expect na raming nagsasabing Lasal number one. Ako, me personally,
Byron, no? Byron, no?
Halatang
me
hindi
personally,
nanood si
akala
Laij
ko,
ng
before the
preseason
season
basketball.
before the season.
Halatang hindi siya nanood ng preseason basketball.
Before the season akala ko talaga magiging number one pa rin Ateneo. Tapos I watched their first game against NU. Tinambakan sila nun eh. Hindi ko in-expect na ganun kahina pala Ateneo. And so for my yung expectations ko, they did not meet it. So yeah,
Wait lang,
mababa siya.
clarify lang natin, Laij, no? Mahina for their standards. Huwag natin sabihin na mahina kasi kasi nasa number 4 sila ngayon eh.
Hindi, yung pagkatalo nila sa NU. Yung pagkatalo nila sa NU, mukha talaga sila mahina nun.
Oh.
First game at least.
From how they look like. Kasi I actually thought na maganda malakas lineup nila eh. To the point na kaya nila mag number 1, number 2, ganun. Pero they struggled eh. Diba? So, 500, parang lang, 7-7, patas lang. Di ko in-expect na ganun pala sila, na parang hanggang fourth, good for fourth lang pala sila.
Di pa nga tayo sigurado dun eh.
Hindi pa
Ayun nga.
na.
Exactly.
Sige, mamaya ka na, Bay. Pio. Ay, hindi. Actually, Byron, mauna ka na. Kasi maglalabas pala ng galit to si Pio.
Sige. Sa akin, same ako kay Laij. Didn't meet my expectations. Akala ko magiging top team pa rin natin Ateneo kasi it's Tab Baldwin. You don't really doubt Tab Baldwin. First game, kalaban natin NU. Sinabi natin, akala ko manalo pa sila versus NU kasi it's hard to out-prepare Tab Baldwin. Pero, sinambakan sila. I didn't expect that.
Teka lang, time out.
Momentum. Hindi nang...
Okay yan. Okay na.
Wala.
Yan, okay na.
Hindi na mag-airpods. Ito na stop. Ito na naputol.
It's hard to out-prepare.
Dito kayo ba? Guys, technical difficulty si Byron.
Diba? Hirap talaga mag-airpods sa iPhone.
Oo nga. Pas na mag-airpods. Saan na naputol?
It's hard to out-prepare. Yun yung huli yung sinabi.
Oh. Yeah. Akala ko at least same level natin Ateneo sa top 3 teams. I thought that there would be a big gap between the 4th and the 5th. Considering na yung top 4, ito again expect natin na Final 4 naman eh. Pero Ateneo, I expected Kai Balungay to have an MVP type season. Expected Chris Kuhn to have a mythical 5 type season. Pero yun nga, inconsistent, never really got the momentum, would lose games that they should have won. And yung mga wins pa nila against the mga bottom teams, it wasn't really convincing. I didn't expect that to happen as well.
Okay, Pio, your turn.
Well, also surprisingly, they met my expectations. In the sense na, I truly believe, start of the season, lahat ng tao sinabihan ko na to, i-book nyo na yung finals na UP at saka Lasal. I think si Byron, alam ni Byron na sinabi ko yun, i-book nyo na yung finals na UP at saka Lasal. Sinabi ko Ateneo dark horse ko. Kasi syempre, Atenista. I didn't expect them to struggle this much. Because it's Tab Baldwin. Pero, they've been too inconsistent. Tama si Byron. They never had the momentum on their side. Parang may games na makikita mo hirap sila. You see it in games. In between quarters. Magaling sila. Bigla silang magsa-struggle. Tapos hahabulin nila sa 4th quarter. They never really showed that they are a top team. For at least for the standard that we're used to with Ateneo. But I think my biggest issue with the team is that they really don't seem to know how to play with each other. Like, a lot of the Ateneo teams that have won championships, regardless of who was on the team, alam nila paano maglaro sa isa't isa. Yung last season, on paper mas malakas naman talaga yung UP on paper sa Ateneo last season eh. Ano yung difference maker nila? Chemistry. Alam ni Andrade, Dave, BJ, Kai, and Ange knew how to play with each other. But now, kahit sino pa yung lima, wala talaga, hindi sila nagkakasundo. Hindi sila nagkakasundo. Walang gumagalaw, parang they don't have the trust in their teammates like we're used to with Ateneo. Hirap sila.
Sige, Byron, parang may gusto ko sabihin. Nakangiti ka dyan.
Hindi kasi binanggit si Pio sa starting lineup nila na tungkol sa chemistry.
Hindi,
Hindi binanggit si Ateneo point guard.
Okay.
Kaya nga. Pero, yun lang. Like, everyone expected Kai Balunga ito to have an MVP type season. No offense to Kevin Kiambawa, who is obviously the runaway winner to MVP this year. But I would have predicted Kai Balunga to be the runner-up to Malik Diouf.
Yeah.
I think that was the safe bet at the start of the season. Chris Kuhn, everyone thought that he would take a step up from his game, but he didn't. If anything, he took kind of a step back. So, ayun lang. Sana manalo kayo. Sana.
Yeah, sana.
Nakasalalay kay Phil yan.
Sama talaga kayo. Ay, nako. Okay, anyways. Next team is the 10-4 NU Bulldogs. Byron.
Medyo mixed siya sa akin eh. Like, yung record-wise, I expected him to be third. Yeah. Pero, I just didn't expect them to be blown out twice by the UP Fighting Maroons. Akala ko yung team nila is built actually for UP. Pero pagdating ng fourth quarter, nagko-collapse din talaga. Ang lala pa ng collapse. I didn't expect that. I thought that they're really on the level of being a championship contender. And, yeah. Pero standings-wise, excited that naman na third sila. Sana lang na ganyan din laro nila kalaban sila sa
They met my expectations. I knew they were going to be one of the top 4 teams. I knew they were going to be good. I knew that defensively they were going to be one of the top teams in the UAAP. But they got demolished by UP twice this season, which is worrying. And also worrying yung pagkawala ng momentum nila coming from a twice to beat possibility to now hindi na sila twice to beat, which is a harder route, lalo na against LaSalle. Although, I mean, di mo pa rin masasabi kung anong pwede mangyari sa buong Final Four in general eh. Pero it's very worrying na kung paano nagkaroon ng sobrang momentum ang Adamson. Yun yung kabaliktaran na nangyari sa NU. So, we don't know what's gonna happen. Although, Pio, sabi mo, si Steve Nash pabalik na. Tama ba?
Naglaro kanina.
No, like
naglaro siya kanina. Steve Nash.
No, I mean like full force na ba siya, guys? Hindi ko kasi napanood.
Hindi. Bumalik lang.
So, isa pa yun, nakaka-worry. One of your main guards talaga. Nawala buong second round. Ngayon, bigla na lang ulit siya ipapasok patapos ng season and into the Final Four. So, medyo worrying din yun. So hopefully they get their stride. Let's see what happens. It's gonna be a good game. Pio, ikaw.
Record-wise, they met it. If manalo yung Ateneo sa Wednesday, tama yung Final Four ko. Hindi ko naman sinabi yung position nun eh. Basta sinabi ko Ateneo, UP, LaSalle, NU. Performance-wise, dun sila nag-exceed para sa akin. Hindi ko akalain na ganito sila I didn't expect them to play this well. Lalo na wala si JLC. They're like one of their main cogs on offense. Pero Jake Figueroa has really performed for them. Do it all. Hindi siya takot. paano yan? Start of the season, sinabi nila, we will drag teams through the mud. And they did. Yun nga lang, sa UP, hirap. Pero, para lahat naman ata ng teams na hirapan in one game, at least in a game, para lahat ng teams na hirapan in at least one game against UP.
Yep.
So, galing. Excited for them in the Final Four.
Ikaw, Laij.
They met my expectations. Kasi, honestly, the only expectation na I had from them is, for sure, meron silang spot sa top 4. And, even though they're third place, they're consistent. I think parang sila yung pinaka-consistent in a sense na you would know na they're not gonna be the best team sa UAAP. Pero they're gonna be they have a chance with every other team. Except yun nga lang, yung UP. Yun yung medyo surprising, di ba? Kasi ayun nga, natalo sila. Pero when you look at that team kasi, you might actually underestimate them. Pero kapag naglaro na sila, dun mo malalaman na may fighting chance talaga sila with any team. And binention you guys si Jake Figueroa. I'm a big fan of his game. Ako kasi if you guys don't know me, I'm a big fan of Mac Bello. I think he's like the Mac Bello of this season. So, ayun nga. So, sa Final Four, if they have a chance, if they really want a chance, I mean, maganda naman kasi system rin nila eh. Si Coach, ano pangalan na coach nila?
Coach Jeff.
Coach Jeff Napa. Si Coach Jeff Napa. Maganda
Hey,
rin.
Lodge,
Maganda rin
nakakaya
kasi
ka.
system niya. Sorry, P. Pero ayun nga. So, very unpredictable sila. So, for me, they met my expectations and I think kaya naman nila. Anything's possible for them.
True. Next up would be
Huli na si Byron. Huli na si Byron dyan.
the 11-3 DLSU Green Archers. They've exceeded my expectations, but in a sense, alam ko naman kasi magaling sila. I just didn't expect them to be at this level, especially how they started the first round. Pero they, sabi nga ni Coach Topex, trust lang. And that's what everyone did. They bought into Coach Topex's system. KQ went from first round KQ to MVP KQ in the second round, being undefeated the whole second round. Having 2 triple doubles in just the second round, which is very hard to do. Sa mga hindi nanonood ng basketball dyan, mahirap maka-double-double, mahirap maka-double digit na points in general. So, for him to get triple-double is grabe. The guy is good. He's a gym rat. He works hard. He has that kind of mentality, and props to him and props to the whole LaSalle team then for picking it up the second round and for buying into Coach Topex's system. So they exceeded the expectations in that sense for me. Pio.
They met my expectations. Again, ulitin ko lang, preseason, sinabi ko, book nyo na yung finals nyo na UP LaSalle. I expected nothing less from them in a sense na I knew what Coach Topex is capable of. Wala silang masyadong iniba lineup-wise in a good sense na walang nawala. Evan Ellie stayed. Mark Nona is showing out. They're picking at the right time. I forgot who said that yesterday. They picking at the right time. Undefeated in the second round. Yun nga, before the season started, I would have never said that Kevin Kiamba would have been the runaway winner for MVP this season. Now it's no question. He's the best player in the UAAP. LaSalle is probably one of the most fluid teams I've seen this season. In a sense na everyone knows their role. Practically, they have 2 facilitators on the floor who can also score. Tapos they have defenders. They're all switchable on defense. Ang galing talaga. Well, just compared to UP, ang angat lang talaga ng UP is depth. Anything else, laban na yun sa LaSalle.
And it's close matchup pa rin yung depth na yun.
Depth
So,
lang talaga yung depth lang. Pero
yun
everything else laban na yung Lasal.
yun yung difference nila yun yung difference in depth, pero
Um,
sobrang close lang nung difference na
it's
yun,
not
di ba?
far. It's not far.
Oh,
It's not far.
Laij, ikaw.
Exceeded my expectations. Yan nga, like I said kanina, before the season even started, parang di ko in-expect. Kind of surprised na a lot of people were hyping up Lasal na they have a chance to win it all this season. First round, sa totoo lang I've been hearing some Lasal fans, they were in panic mode eh. Kasi first round, medyo inconsistent pa sila. And it was kind of like a glimpse of what happened last season. Iba kasi, I'd say they're the most inconsistent team last season. Tapos second round came. They were red hot. Everyone was consistent. Evanelli was being the floor general. Everyone knows he is. Mark Tonoy, ayun nga, sabi ni Pio, he has come to life. Basically, everyone was contributing and KQ, props to him. Ayun nga, magaling. So he's gonna be the MVP for sure. And ayun nga, I was wronged and exceeded my expectations.
It was wrong.
So, exceeded my expectations. So,
I was wrong
props
daw
to
po.
Lasal.
He was wrong. He was wrong.
Ay, nako. Sige, Byron, ayan na. Magyabang ka na. Sige na, okay na.
They didn't meet the expectations.
Wow! Hanep. Okay.
Number
3
one
seasons
dapat
why? Yeah, I expected the sweep. Yun talaga yung expect ko. Mataas na expectations ko sa coming to the season. I expected the sweep. Kasi yun talaga yung buzz. Yung sa Lasal, sa campus talaga, yun talaga yung buzz. Malakas. Parang grabe na yung conditioning. Yun talaga yung difference that Coach Topics, when Coach Topics arrived, dinala niya sina
Shout out
Aitona.
Coach Migs.
Yung conditioning talaga, it's different na daw talaga. It's a different KQ. It's a different system. We all thought that they were really gonna dominate. Pero yun nga sabi ni Laij, first round, there are a lot of Lasalians in panic mode. Nakala may same as last year. And you can't just remove that coming into the finals. Medyo may pagkakaba, mga ginalay. May ganun pa din. Pero,
Si Byron, kinakabahan?
Kaya sabi ni Coach,
lang yun,
si Coach Norman
Minsan
yata
lang yan.
nagsabi nun. And si Coach Norman, they're peaking at the right time, which is what we're hoping for. And sa history ng Lasal, I don't think they've ever lost when they've had the twice to beat advantage. So that's also one thing that we're counting on. And kaya nga sinabi ni Laij last year, they were very inconsistent kasi I think they only played 3 games na everyone was healthy, yung core. And looking at this season, may mga games na nag-sit out si Phillips, nag-sit out si Nonoy, nag-sit out si Policarpio. So dun din,
Nag-sit out si Bright Nuwangko. Ha?
Joaquin Manuel.
Teka lang. Ayan pa, wala na naman ako si Byron kung kailan Lasal na yung pinag-uusapan natin.
nag-connect yung AirPods ko. Okay na.
Nakalimutan mo si Bright Nuwangko, saka si Waki. Nag-sit out
Okay lang. Coach's decision.
Okay,
Coach's decision.
Okay. I guess the last yung mga favorite ni Byron na team na ngayon. The UP Fighting Maroons. Favorite team ni Byron yan. The 12-2 team, the top of the league. Siguro, okay. Pio, simulan mo na.
They met my expectations. Hindi ko na uulitin. Pangatlong beses na yun eh. Pero
Sige na,
they were the best in terms of recruiting. High school players, lahat ata ng blue chip recruits na punta sa kanila. Seven Gagate, Luis Pablo. Napatransfer pa nila si Janjan Felicilda tsaka sinabi ko yun kanina eh. Ray Alan Torres nag-transfer from NU. Coach Gold is still there. Ano yun? Nawala si Save, si James at saka si Carl. Pero ang daming pumalit. So I wasn't really worried about that. To be quite honest, akala ko talaga magsisweep yung UP. Just because CJ Cancino was coming back. He's one of the best, if not the best perimeter player in the UAAP today. Ibang klase yung pinapakita nila. Para nilalaro, ginagawa nilang liga yung UAAP, men. Ginagawa nilang Intram Sports Fest. Ganun sila kalala. Ganun sila kalala. LeBron parang he does what he wants. I don't think they've ever had a challenge talaga. Aside from yung dalawang losses nila against Ateneo Lasal. Everything else, parang smooth sailing. An idea of how this UP team is.
Okay, naglag na naman si Pio. Sige,
Daming rinarant eh.
Hindi, Pio. Kaya pa ba, Pio? Kaya pa. Sige, balik muna tayo na. Ayan, tingnan. Hindi siya makasalita. Anyway, ako, tuloy ko na lang muna habang naglag si Pio. Ayan. Sabihin ko magsalita muna ako, Pio. They exceeded my expectations. UP exceeded my expectations for the simple fact that I didn't think that they would be able to balance all the talent that they had. I thought that they would be the same, in a sense that they would be a good team but will have a hard time with the minutes, which would be the reason why they would lose. Pero they figured it out. Pero hindi sila nag-sweep. Inunahan ng Ateneo at saka ng Lasal. So, masaya kami lahat dito ngayon. Pero aside from that, yeah, sa akin, they exceeded expectations easily. Laij.
Met my expectations. Yun na yung baseline ko, honestly. If, totoo lang, with the talent they had and sa sobrang daming recruitment na nakuha nila, totoo lang, if di nila nakuha yung first seed, sabihin natin second seed, for me, di nila na-meet yung expectations ko. Ganon kataas yung expectations ko sa kanila. Grabe, parang ang dami nilang players. I was just so shocked na natalo pa ng Ateneo yung UP nung time na yun. Nung first round. Pero this second round, sa totoo lang they're not really talked that much. Kasi grabe yung init ng Lasal ngayon na-sweep nila yung second round. And it's as if they forget yung kung gaano kalakas sila ng UP and that the fact na they're still the best team right now in terms of standings. So yeah, they've met my expectations.
Byron.
Same naman ako. They met my expectations. I expected them to be a top 2 team.
Wala ka na ang suot eh. Tapon mo na yan, Bay.
Connect nila.
Tapon mo na yan. Bigay mo na kay Laij. Baka gumana kay Laij.
Hindi rin.
And, tinanggal ko na yung Bluetooth ko.
Sige na,
And, they met my expectations. Yung naman talaga naging worry ko is the minutes, which hindi naman yung naging reason kung ba't sila natalo. Like in my opinion, ba't sila natalo sa UP, sa Ateneo, sa Lasal. Ba't sa Lasal, hindi naman. Sa Ateneo, yung talagang nisip kong bakit, ba't sila natalo sa Ateneo.
Buwisi talaga kausap ni Byron ni Putik.
Kasi sabi nyo, they got all the recruits. Pero nung sa Ateneo, last 2 minutes, biglang palit ng palit kada possession. So, wala nakaka-establish talaga ng rhythm sa UP. Medyo confusing pa. So, yun ang talaga yung problema nila. And I expected them to be a top 2 team naman. So, yeah, they met my expectations.
Okay. We've told you guys our expectation. The way we look at the teams, each team this season. Now let's talk about before the Final Four. Let's talk about the Ateneo Adamson matchup. Who do you think? Ito specific yung tanong. Who do you think will win, and for what reason? Byron, since wala ka naman talagang masyadong bias dito.
Wala mo.
Ateneo. I mean, in my opinion, this is the best position that Ateneo can have. I don't think that they can enter the Final Four with a loss against Lasal. I would rather they play a game first, gain ng momentum para mas may momentum sila against UP. So I think they win against Adamson for the simple fact that experience talaga eh. Coach Tab, led system, madami pa naman na-retain the players sa kanila from last year na nag-champion. So I think experience will just lead them to victory.
Ikaw, Pio.
Ateneo. My sole reasoning is feel ko pagod yung Adamson. Game nila today, tapos game sila Wednesday. Tapos ano pa, dikit pa. Fatigue yan, fatigue.
Pre,
Pero,
teka lang.
Bias lang.
Pre, teka lang.
Tactical
pero ito, in all seriousness, they're right. Ateneo has the experience. I don't think hindi ko na maalala yung last time na hindi nag-Final Four ang Ateneo. History is on their side. I think grade 6 ako nung hindi nag-Final Four Ateneo.
If I'm correct, 8 years ago.
Grade 6, tama.
If I'm correct, 8
Grade
years ago.
76.
8 years ago.
Grade 6 nga tayo nun. Kasi grade 4,
2013.
nag-5 feet tayo. Grade 6 nga, grade 6.
10 years ago.
So, tama. They know how to beat Adamson already. I don't think they're gonna take them lightly at all, like what they did in the first round. They know what they need to do. It's just a matter of execution.
Ugly win
I
yung
think-
win nila against Adamson though. Hindi, gusto ko lang
Medyo magko-comment din ako about, like, alam ko na marami nag-talk from the Adamson side about how the fouls were called. So I think that's another reason why they might be I think they might think too much of the game rather than basketball. Baka, in my opinion, they might lose focus. Baka nagfo-focus sila sa tawag na ref dun nga sa narrative na pinupush ng ibang tao na may bias daw yung UAAP sa Ateneo, that they might lose focus of the actual game.
Pero yun nga din. Lahat ng pressure is on Ateneo. There is no pressure at all sa Adamson, to be honest.
Oo, kasi
So,
hindi naman expected eh.
I think
Yeah.
advantage yun sa Adamson. Totoo.
Pero,
Yeah.
comment ko lang din sa ref situation na yan, ha. Ito na yung pinaka unbiased na at saka pinaka clear way na masasabi ko to. Against the UE game long before no first round, medyo maiintindihan ko pa yung about the free throw situation and all of that. The last game against Adamson, medyo hindi ko na ma-defend yung yung pagreklamo ng Adamson for the simple reason na it is not the ref's fault that Adamson was taking jumpers and outside shots were more than Ateneo, which Ateneo was attacking the rim during those final minutes.
Because they were in penalty. It's the
Exactly.
easiest play of the
time,
game.
Crunch
It's the
Pero
time.
easiest play of the game.
Yung reklamo naman ni Coach Nash is yung last play talaga kay Manzano.
I mean, to be
Na-
fair kasi
Just
you can't say na yun lang yung reklamo niya kasi nung sa
yung
post
talaga, yung sa apology letter, yung nakalagay sa kanya.
Hindi, pero nasa post-game. Yung nasa post-game, naglabas siya ng papel ng
that's
free
not-
throws nila, di ba?
Free throws.
Naglabas sila ng free throw numbers nila. And kung yung kay Sed, siguro magigets ko pa eh. Pero I mean, kung pati yun, medyo hindi ko na maintindihan kasi.
Ang pagkakaintindi ko kay Coach Nash doon, same lang yung defense nila daw the entire game. Tapos pagdating ng fourth quarter, tinatawagan na lahat.
Okay. Oo. Pero,
Yun ang pagkakaintindi ko doon.
oo. I mean, hindi mo rin masasabi kasi that could have been anyone. That could have been any team.
Pero yun nga sasabi ko kanina din about Ateneo. Lahat na panalo nila, not really convincing.
It's also
It's
not
not
convincing.
convincing. Yeah, I agree.
Pagdating ng, so yun yung mahirap talaga sa Ateneo din.
Yeah, like, the two most convincing wins that Ateneo had this season, UP and Lasal. Yung Lasal, aminin na natin, nag-init lang talaga si Mason Amos. Ganun din sa UP. Nag-init lang talaga si Mason Amos. Every other win, it wasn't parang hindi mo alam kung mananalo, hindi mo alam kung matatalo. Toss up siya. the two most convincing wins we had, pwede mo sabihin chamba lang talaga.
Grabe
And that's just being real.
Yun nga, that's why I'm skeptical sa game na to. Kung mananalo ba talaga Ateneo.
Hindi lang tayo sure. Pero, wala eh. At, gusto kong sabihin Ateneo just because of experience. Pero at the same time, based on the 1-year track record that Adamson has of being in the playoff, play-in type na game and their momentum coming into this, di rin ako magugulat kung mananalo Adamson. So, that's that. Pero before we go
Magugulat lang ako if tinamba ka ng Ateneo ang Adamson.
Yan. Yun naman.
Ako rin.
Unlikely.
But before we go to the 1 versus 4 matchup, kasi wala pa naman talagang decision doon. Lasal NU.
Lasal. Easy.
Lasal.
But
Same question. For what reason?
Lasal, they're the best team in the UAAP. Momentum is, they have everything on their side. Momentum. They have the MVP. Ang masasabi ko lang is, I will not be surprised if NU will get a game. Kasi I think kaya naman eh.
Yep.
Kaya naman eh.
Siyempre, Byron, masusurprise ka, buisit.
Hindi.
Siyempre.
Let's be honest, NU's not the same team that they were in first round.
That's true. Yung nga, sabi ko nga sa momentum. Momentum-wise,
the momentum is not on their side. But for me,
if you look at their game as is, parang that's still NU.
Hindi. Sure naman na para sa akin no question na mag-finals sa side.
Ako
I'm just saying na personally, I wouldn't be surprised if NU would be able to sneak a game.
I expect them to beat NU, pero I wouldn't be surprised if they win one game and if and that game's gonna be close. Hindi siya yung comes down to the final minutes lang lagi yun. Because that's still NU. As much as you wanna say na it's
for that
not,
matchup.
As much as you wanna say na wala na kasi sa momentum, it's not the same team. It's still a hard-nosed NU team with a great coach, with good players defensively.
Lalaban sila.
At susubukan nilang lumaban. They didn't come that far to just go down that easily.
Yeah. But I'm not talking about just momentum. It's Steve Nash is coming off an injury. Padron is coming off an injury. Joel Mansala coming off an injury. These are 3 players that are just getting back to the game. Tapos sasabak agad sa Final Four. Medyo parang mahirap.
Tama. Valid naman yung skepticism. Valid naman.
Will you guys be surprised kapag nanalo yung NU sa series?
Oo. Ako.
So, ako lang yung, hindi masa-surprise. And, Lasal yan. Yung choice ko, Lasal. Pero, ayun nga, just as you guys said, it's still NU. Parang they still have the system, they still have Coach Jeff.
Natandaan na yung pangalan.
Sabi yun eh. So, yun nga. Pero of course, Lasal pa rin yung pabor. Like, by a mile. But, like I said, I still wouldn't be surprised rin if some way, somehow, and you could pull through.
That's fair. So, I don't know if we should talk about this. If Adamson wins and then UP Ateneo, I think UP Adamson, I think we know what the result is gonna be, right? Dapat pa ba bang tinatanong yun?
Ka ngayon naglalag, di ba? Hindi ako. Kanan, di ba? Good.
Naglalag pa rin ba ako?
Okay na.
Okay na ba? Okay. Teka, ipopause ko. Magpapalit ako ng wifi. Teka.
Hindi, tsaka laro yun eh.
Back to regular programming. Okay, so as I was saying, if UP Adamson yung naging matchup, just being real, I think no bias. I think all of our answers will be UP, right? UP by a long shot. I don't think Adamson can beat them twice. Kahit isang beses nga feeling ko hindi kaya. So that's that. How about UP Ateneo?
I'm gonna copy Laij's answer. UP ang pabor, pero hindi ako magugulat kung mapapull off ng Ateneo. And this is why. Ang Adamson sa Wednesday, hindi, legit lang Ang
Sige.
Adamson sa Wednesday, full belief
Fatigue.
sila na kaya nilang talunin ng Ateneo.
Yes.
Bakit? Yung round 1 nila, natalo nila Ateneo. Kahit buzzer beater pa, Hail Mary.
Yes.
Round 2, they believe na natalo lang sila because of the free throw discrepancy and a bad call.
Yes.
That's the same mindset Ateneo has against UP. They won in the first round. Second round, it just came down to breaks of the game.
Mm-mm.
They have the mental game over them. Like, and I'm not saying na confident 100% ako sa Ateneo na upset yung UP kasi aminin na natin lahat, if ma-upset ng Ateneo yung UP, that's a really, really big upset. 4-1?
Absolutely.
Iba yun. 4-1.
It's like the NU championship team. Nung
agree ako kay
tinalo nila Ateneo dati.
Agree ako kay Pio. Sige, I'll go ahead na muna.
Sige lang.
Agree ako kay Pio kasi he basically explained yung what do you call this? Yung mindset ko about sa Lasal NU. The reason why I said na hindi ako masa-surprise na kayang talunin ng NU ang Lasal is because they were able to do it na nung regular season. Even though yun nga, Lasal nga, it was red hot, may chance pa rin NU. The same thing goes for UP Ateneo. Adamson, yun nga, sabi ni P, they believe na kaya nilang talunin Ateneo kasi natalo na nila. Pero I don't think na if naging number 4 Adamson, I don't think they're gonna have the same confidence of parang kaya nilang talunin UP as compared to Ateneo. Kasi di naman nila natalo UP eh. Ateneo on the other hand, same logic. Natalo nila UP. So meron silang confidence, meron silang mentality na mas kaya nilang talunin yung UP compared to kayang talunin ng Adamson yung UP. So yeah.
Same here. Hindi rin ako magugulat. Although, like I said, they only met expectations lang naman. Ateneo only met expectations this year for me. So I really wouldn't be surprised if UE wins against Ateneo. UP wins against Ateneo in just one game. Like Ateneo doesn't even win a game. But confidence, siguro as a player, confidence gives you so much more than you think pagdating sa laro. Hindi mo alam kung your game changes so much pag confident ka sa kalaban mo. And pag ganun yung lumabas na version, well, first they have to win against Adamson, pero if they do win and they face off against UP, the only way that they will win is if they are confident in themselves and in each other para manalo sila ng game na yun. Kasi that's the only advantage that they will have for that game. Ikaw, Byron?
Yeah, UP ako. Whoever wins Adamson in a game, I think UP is gonna win in one game. Need to talk about confidence. Kaya sabi ko the best position that Ateneo can have is magkaroon muna ng isa pang game before the Final Four. Pero in terms of confidence, the last time UP lost the game was against Lasal pa. Medyo matagal na rin. Tapos the last game in the round 2, it's a blowout against the third best team in the UAAP. Tapos like we predict, we think it's gonna be a close game with Ateneo winning. If I'm UP, nahirapan sila sa Adamson, why would we think that kaya nila tayo? So, if I'm UP, kumpiyansa talaga ako. Especially, may bitter pa din. Last year, tinalo sila sa finals. I'm sure that all of them want to redeem that. So, UP talaga. I think UP is gonna win easily.
Fair. Okay. So, hindi natin pag-usapan muna yung finals kasi hindi pa natin alam kung anong pwede mangyari. Magkakaroon ulit tayo ng ibang episode para doon. Pero for now, let's predict muna yung magiging mga awards. Aside from MVP, kasi KQ na yun. Ano pa bang merong awards? Rookie of the Year?
Rookie of the Year, Mythical. Walang coach of the year sa UAAP.
Wala rin man Dipoy. Wala rin Dipoy, no?
Wala.
So, Rookie of the Year.
Wala.
Rookie of the Year. Sino ba?
Na medyo mahirap kasi wala si
Wala na ba
si Precious Endurance. Wala si Precious Endurance.
Tangang buwisit
Ako,
tayo yung Precious
si
Endurance.
Lebron.
Yeah.
Lebron Lopez.
Lopez,
Iba yun na yun.
Lopez. No offense to Lebron Nieto. Fan kami. Pero Lebron Lopez.
Nagulat ako
Starter
nung
siya.
sinabi ni Pia, Lebron. Ha? Ba't ganun? Si Lebron Lopez.
The starter si like he's a starter. He's like
He gained ko,
probably one of the more full stat points si Lebron eh. Meron siya points, rebounds, assists, blocks.
Yeah. Si Amos naman yung close second. Hindi pala close. Yung second. I think si Amos yung second.
Nung first round, you could say Mason. Kasi hindi pa masyadong pinapalaro si Lebron nun eh. Pero ngayong second round, nagbaliktad eh. Tapos mas naging consistent pa.
If Jared Brown is a rookie, yan yung second kay Lebron Lopez, in my opinion. Kasi first round, nasa top, medyo mataas yung stat points niya eh.
No, I mean, is he considered as a rookie ba talaga?
Hindi rookie si Jared Brown?
Hindi ako sure.
May technical rules kasi ngayon para sa Rookie of the Year eh. Kaya hindi ako sigurado.
Kailangan galing high school talaga. I'm not sure where Jared Brown...
Si Precious nga, hindi galing ano ko ba?
Hindi. Basta, hindi ako sure if Jared Brown is a rookie. But if he is, he's probably the second closest to LeBron Lopez. Kasi nung first round, kung hindi ako nagkakamali, nasa top 15 pa rin siya sa stat points. He's that good.
Pero, ano ba yung rule? Dapat ba freshman talaga? Alam ko may rule na freshman
dapat.
Dapat lagi.
First year lang.
First year.
Kailangan
freshman dapat.
Kailangan first year ka lang.
Ang rule yun.
Kung ganun, hindi pwede si Amos. Diba?
Weh?
Second year si Amos. Second year si Amos.
First year niya, men.
First year niya. Freshman pa rin siya.
Nakikita ko sa last year
Ha?
Oo, men.
Bago ka ba?
Kung mo nakikita, Gagi. Wala pa siya
last year.
Freshman pa lang si Mason. Oo, line-up yun kung nandun yun last year.
Pero baka bumibisita lang siya sa LS.
Baka training.
Training. Kasi ka lang.
Kailangan freshman siya eh.
So, kailangan freshman? Ba't ganun?
Seryoso ba yun, Byron? Dahil kay Jerry
Jerry.
Bakit?
Kasi galing siya eh.
Sino nagsabi?
Bakit hindi? Bakit dahil sa kanya yung rule?
Parang in-establish lang na gano'n. Kasi may dumating yata na hindi freshman, pero rookie year. Kaya kalabas Jerry. Siyempre parang mahirap kasi ibigay sa kanya yung Rookie of the Year kahit kasi hindi naman siya freshman nga. Kaya hindi nag-Rookie of the Year si Bobby Ray Parks. Ganyan.
Yan, si Balu nga, hindi nag-Rookie of the Year yan.
Oh, yeah.
Teka lang. Si Kwame.
Rookie of the Year yun. Galing high school yun eh.
Pero hindi siya freshman the first year naglaro siya.
Freshman siya, tanga talaga to eh.
Gago, batchmate ng kuya ko yun.
Hindi, men. Ano ka ba?
Alam mo na freshman siya? Paano mo alam na freshman siya?
Kasi hindi ka mananalo ng Rookie of the Year pag hindi ka freshman.
Hindi ka freshman. Galing MIS yun eh. Doon siya nag-high school eh.
Nagti-team B muna siya, men. Before Team A.
Hindi. Nag-training siguro, pero siya? High school yun ng MIS, men.
Weird
Madami talagang rules.
Dry Reyes rule, only college freshmen can win the Rookie of the Year award.
Ganun pala yun?
Oo. Bakit? Sino kilala mo Rookie of the Year na hindi freshman?
Hindi, ayun nga. Akala ko...
Yung kay Kwame, may sagot na ako. May sagot na ako kay Kwame. Field foreigners who are fresh graduates from foreign high schools or other high schools must sit out 1 year of residency before they can be considered as a rookie of the year.
Yun, si Kuwame.
Ano yung case ni Momoy?
Na-suspended siya
Nasuspend
kasi
siya.
nasuspend siya ng 1
nga
game.
pala.
So hindi siya pwede maglaro.
What the heck?
Di ko alam kung freshman siya. Pero sa second round niya, baka second si Policarpio. Di ko alam kung freshman siya.
Hindi ako magugulat.
Actually.
Kung freshman siya.
Lakas sa second round niya.
Shout out sa'yo, Jai Reyes. Hindi ko
Wait
alam
lang.
na sa'yo pala. Hindi ko alam na rule mo
Ilang
pala
taon
yun.
si Policarpio?
Di ko alam.
Mas matanda ba? Mas bata ba sa atin?
Oh, yata. Mas bata sa atin.
Pucha naman. Pucha naman.
Kaya ko, third year na tayo. Fourth year na.
Baka fourth year na kami.
Fourth year na
Fourth
kami.
year na nga kami.
Fourth year ka na. Punta tayo doon.
Ano nangyari sa atin, man? Ay.
Search nga natin si Joshua Policarpio.
Yung kay Jai Reyes, yung freshman. Yung kay Phil Foreigners, kay Ray Parks.
Hindi siya rookie. Hindi siya rookie. Ay, season ano ba to? 85?
86.
86.
Hindi to
86.
rookie. Hindi to
Hindi
rookie.
siya rookie.
Hindi siya
Saan
rookie.
galing? Saan galing yan?
Mapua.
Mapua ba yan?
And then
College?
baka resident siya
Mapua.
last year.
College?
Hindi, Mapua High School.
So nag-residency siya?
Hindi naman.
Hindi,
Residency ba yun? Pag galing high school?
Ano siya?
Oo.
Rookie siya last year.
Residency pag galing high school.
Ngayon nga.
Di ba yun yung nangyari?
Walang
Sino yung
residency
play-
pag high
sino
school
yung
to college.
Sa UAAP lang ba yun? Kasi sa NCAA may ganun eh. Di ba kaya nga hindi nakalaro sila tawag yung sa
Meron.
Sa San Beda may
Tinanggal
hindi
May
nakalaro eh.
residency.
Hindi,
Dave.
galing Hindi, wait lang ha.
Defonso.
Galing ano
NU,
to?
naglaro agad yun ah.
Hindi, pero NU yun eh.
Oo nga,
Hindi.
naglilipat na.
Galing Mapua High School to. Batch 2021 siya. Ang high school.
Tapos?
Walang
Ah,
residency
super
yun pag high school to college. Walang residency
Yun
pag
nga
high
yung
school to college.
Yun nga yung kinaklarify ko kung sa UAAP lang ba yun. Kasi sa NC meron.
Kasi NC. Oo.
Kasi di
Like from
ba,
NC to UAP, yun yung sinasabi mo, Matt.
yun yung tinatanong ko kung meron. Kung may residency ba yun.
Wala.
Kung may NC to UAAP.
Wala.
Lang.
Yung ano yun, yung basta galing high school tapos mag-iiba ng college, walang residency.
Sana hindi na nalo UP ng
Example, si
84.
Humamoy. Example, si Humamoy, hindi naman galing NU yun eh. Adamson
Galing
yun eh.
NU yun ah.
Galing NU yun ng high school.
Si
Figueroa yung
Si Figueroa pala.
Adamson.
Galing Adamson yun, di ba?
Ay,
May residency.
pero residency yung 83, di ba? Parang residency
Isa
yun.
lang.
Hindi,
Oo.
pero walang residency.
Hindi, pero pandemic kasi.
Walang
yun.
residency ang
Oo,
high school
kinonsider
to
na
college.
residency yung 83 eh. Season 83. Yung nawala.
Pandemic naman
Hindi,
kasi yun eh.
Kung college to college, may residency. Pero high school to college, wala. Tinanggal nila after si...
Si Dave naglaro agad eh.
Tinanggal nila
Lumipat
pagkatapos
ng
kay
NU eh.
Pinggoy. Dave naglaro agad. Si Waki naglaro agad.
Ang ano mo.
Wait. So, si Demisiana,
Talagang hindi lang na line up.
di lang talaga na line up.
Hindi na line up.
So, ano naman yan?
Si Jordi, kailangan mag-residency nun. Si Jordi. Galing UST yun eh.
Di ba
Hindi,
pinag-residency
pero wala
yun?
naman siya last year eh. Hindi naman siya
Oo
naglaro last
Kaya
year.
nga, this season lang naman siya lumipat eh.
Ayo, sa bagay.
This year lang naman siya lumipat
Kailangan,
eh.
hindi kailangan ng
So, may
residency.
isa pa to siya residency.
Ito na yung residency niya. Ito na
Hindi,
yung...
wala. Tapos na.
Ay,
Ito na
na
yung
yun.
residency niya.
Naglaro next year.
Oh, ito na yung residency
na.
niya.
Pro na lang ako, ganun. 3 taon residency.
Oo. Kaya nila inayos yung residency na yan sa college. Dahil kay Pinggoy, puta high school to college pinag-residency. Kupa lang puta.
2 taon pa.
Yeah, actually, mas okay yun. College to college na lang yung residency.
Oo naman.
Ko lang kung bakit may high school to college na residency. Hindi, siguro ina-advocate nila na mag-stay na lang sa di ba? High school na pinagpuntahan nila.
Noon, pero naging unfair. Pre, kung pwede mo ikat yung part na to sa podcast, ha? Nakakaawa talaga, Tayo na kasi mamaya na pala. Na-stray away kami sa topic.
Okay, anyway.
Ano na?
Rookie of the
Mythical
Year.
team.
Mythical team, yun na lang. Last na talaga, mythical team.
LeBron nga.
Ano ba yung mythical
LeBron
team?
tayo.
Kailangan pa rin ba guard?
Yun yung pinag-usapan namin ni Pio
Statistical points.
Nelly.
Hindi, yun yung pinag-usapan
Yung
namin
for
kung,
sure.
kung
Ang
positionless eh. Hindi ko alam
Hindi.
kung positionless.
Hindi.
Kasi
Ang
ito ba yung
naalala ko kasi, nung 84, kasi
lahat sila
nung
bigs
84, lahat sila big. Si Kawame, si Tamayo, si Lucero, si Phillips.
Pero last year,
Tas may
bumalik.
isa.
Bumalik sa ganun.
Hindi ba si
Kasi sa stat points na yun eh.
Lastimosa yung sa 84?
Hindi, hindi nag-mythical sila.
Oo
Si
nga.
Jerome.
Hindi.
Yeah,
Hindi ba?
Si SJ wala nun.
84, lahat sila bigs.
The heck?
Tamayo, Lucero,
lahat sila
Kwame,
bigs. Alam ko
Baltazar.
kasi-
Pwede nyo i-search.
Baltasar.
Sinesearch ko nga kung bakit.
Baltazar, Phillips. 5 silang bigs eh.
Oh,
Pero last year naman parang ayos na.
Oo nga,
I
kaya tataka ako.
Hindi ba sa last year
stat
dahil
points
lang nagkataon sa stat points, ganun talaga yung lumabas?
Stat points nga. Sino yun? Kawame. Hindi, Diouf, Gani Stevens, Ildefonso.
Wala si Steven.
Diouf nga. Diouf, Ildefonso, Gani Stevens, Padrigao. May isa pa.
Hindi si Stevens.
Villegas.
Ay, Villegas pala. Villegas.
Wala
Sorry.
Stevens. Tamayo.
Tamayo. Yun.
Baltazar, Lucero, Kwame. Baltazar,
Ildefonso.
Kwame, Lucero, Phillips, Tamayo.
84.
Tapos, ano nangyari?
Diouf,
Tamayo,
Villegas.
Villegas, Ildefonso, Padrigao.
Padrigao.
Yun yung last year? O, ganun pa rin this year.
Stat points yun.
Positionless pa rin.
Oo nga. Yung top 5
Pero
naman
feeling ko
stat
mas
points.
balance na this year eh.
Top 5 naman.
Si Remogat ba? Point
Q.
guard? Point guard
Point
naman
guard si Remogat eh.
Ano yun? Point guard.
Oh,
Remogat.
Nelly, Diouf, Kiambao, tapos may isa pa. Kung sino man yun.
KQ.
Oo nga, hindi.
Si LG
Ano nga?
ata yung panlima.
Yun yung panlima yung...
Si LG ata yung panlima.
Oo, kung sino panlima. Ano?
Pwede naman maging
Bobo
shooting
talaga
guard
to.
si Remogat. So, Nelly,
Positionless yun, pre.
Remogat.
Positionless. Nelly,
Sen.
Remogat, Kiambao,
Isa lang ang pwedeng
Diouf, may isa pa.
isa lang ang pwedeng FSA sa Mythical 5.
May
Isa
outstanding
lang ang
ba sa
pwedeng
NU?
FSA. Si Diff na yan.
Sa NU, wala ba?
Si Jake Figueroa.
Baka si Jake, oo nga.
Kung mag-mythical 5
Si
sana si
Baklaan.
Figueroa.
Hindi si Baklaan.
Sila kasi panalo ng FEU eh. Sila panalo ng FEU ng second round eh.
Feeling ko papasok si Amos dyan sa Mythical 5.
Dane,
hindi.
mas malapit pa si Kai. Mas malapit pa si Kai.
Layo ni Amos. Ang layo.
Mas malapit pa si Kai kaysa kay Mason.
Figueroa.
Adamson.
Baka Figueroa.
Adamson wala.
O si Cedric.
Pero hindi yan.
Cedric.
Manzano.
Yung mga gangster na lang siya, 3 points, 5 rebounds, ganun lang.
Oo.
Baka nga Jake.
Basta
Jake or LJ.
Jake
basta
or
sure
LJ.
apat yan. Basta sure yung apat.
Baka sure yung apat.
Top
Yung
three
panlima, hindi ko alam.
Kiambao, Diouf, Nelly. Kasi Remogat pang apat. Figueroa or LJ. Toss up na lang.
Figueroa, LJ, tama. Okay.
Lala ko lang, parehong player ko yan.
Tangina na ito talaga eh.
Oh.
Thank you for this, thank you for watching.
Ang haba na to, men. Legit lang.
Napahaba tayo dito, Anyway, that's our thoughts. No? Quick episode. Let's wait. 11:40 na ng gabi.
Birthday na ng kapatid ko mamaya.
Let's wait and see what happens in the rest of the UAAP these coming days. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. It's been fun. Matt, Pio, Laij, Byron, Intangibles Podcast. Yeah, peace and love, y'all. Stay safe. God bless.